Hey everyone, TML64 back with the next part of Let's Play Pokemon Black 2. Now, before we begin, I have a very important question to ask you guys. As you know, I'm getting close to the end of this LP. Considering we finished the Pokemon League in the last video, it looks like we're just going to be finishing all the bonus series. First thing on the agenda is to get Zekrom and Kyurem. So, the question is, after I finish this LP, what am I going to do next? I still have Pokemon Heart Gold to finish, and I think I got Donkey Kong Country Returns as well, and a couple of others that I don't know what I'm going to do. Besides, the Wii U is going to be released in a couple of months, so I'm going to be doing that. So the question is, which one should I finish if I manage to finish this before the Wii U gets released? So leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're back with the next part, like I said, and we're going to continue on getting Black Kyurem once we get the chance to. The past few days, I decided to look it up, and I have the English version of the ROM now, which is what we're using, but I'm using my save file from the previous video, which is great because they were compatible. So, the Pokemon I have are all the same. The only difference is I've discarded Zoroark, and I have captured a new Pokemon instead to take its place. It's a Sneasel, a Dark and Ice type, and one of my favorite Dark Pokemon to be precise. I just thought I'd go with the nostalgic because I just love Sneasel over Zoroark. I hate to say it, but I just do. Alright, so my Sneasel is at level 58. Took me a while to get him like that. It's got Ice Shard, Slash, Ice Punch, and Beat Up, which is perfect. Now, Beat Up, the funny thing with Beat Up is, you know what, I think I'll explain it when I actually get into a battle. Let's just get to where we're going, shall we? Okay, so we are west of Icirrus City, whatever, the 7th gym, you know, Drayden, and we are now going towards Icirrus City, which we couldn't get to before because the bridge was blocked. But since we're beating the Elite Four now, we can pretty much go everywhere. And since it's English, I can read it to you. That's right, I find rocks, and then I give them to people. That's my simple life. Your rock, I shall give you a smooth rock. Okay, so we got a smooth rock, which, when held, it increases the turns of Sandstorm from 5 turns to 7, which is great, I suppose. Anyway, first trainer, I think. Hey there, Pokemon Trainer. I'm a member of the Hip Waiters, or do you have a fishing rod? Maybe I'll go invite Professor Juniper in New Town instead. Okay, well, the problem is, I don't have a fishing rod. I haven't even been to New Town yet, and pretty much haven't done anything since the last video besides catching and leveling up a Sneasel, so yeah. Okay, so we find a Pokemon on the other side of the water, which is a big Pearl, and yeah, let's continue on to Icirrus City. If we can get there, that's great, because then we can get Zekrom later, I think. Alright, so I think this is our first trainer. The splish splosh sounds, those were your footsteps, weren't they? They're so cute. Yeah, that's very nice. I think I'm starting to miss the Japanese now. Alright, so first trainer of the day is the triple rotation battle with a parcel lady who has Castform, Castform, and Castform. Wow, 3 Castforms. And since it's raining, they're all going to become water types. So I'm going to send out my 3 Pokemon, my new Sneasel, Magmortar, and Flygon. Okay, so Castform's got 4 casts, he's going to transform into a water type. So let's see, I don't have anything that can really do much to water types, but I will say that Magmortar certainly can. He has Thunderbolt, so I'll switch out and go with Thunderbolt. But she switches out to her other Castform, which is not going to make a difference because, yeah, that happens. So, Magmortar go with a Thunderbolt, and I don't see Castform surviving it. And it's funny because all 3 of these Castforms are at level 60. We're already finished the Pokemon League, but you wouldn't expect to be at level 60 by this time in the game, and we're nowhere near finished all the stuff in the game. So level 60 trainers, that's something to be admired. So yeah, she's gonna constantly switch out her opposing team because for some reason the AI has a stupid idea of switching out every second turn, or every turn actually, which is just stupid, I suppose. So our second Castform is gone, which means only 1 Castform is left, and since it's constantly raining, and I don't think these Castform have any weather-changing attacks, because I don't see a Castform at level 60 having one, I don't see it surviving. So, Castform is not going to survive, just like its brethrens didn't. And that takes care of our first trainer battle. God, did I almost say gym? You are so strong, too strong, but cute, I think. I think that's what she said, I didn't read it fast enough. Right, so where are we going next? Oh, another trainer. Didn't see her. Okay, let's see what we got. Is that a Pokedex? I'd love it. I'd love it if you would show me lots of different Pokemon. It's funny. She's out this far, she has Pokemon, but she doesn't have a Pokedex. Funny, and she calls herself a trainer. Last Mai. Shelmet. Okay, so we haven't seen these ones in a long time. First Shelmet in a while, and it's already at level 60. Okay, so we're going to go with Sneasel. So now I'll explain. Beat Up has new mechanics in Generation 5, but no one bothered using Beat Up because I don't think it's a very popular move. Beat Up has a base power in every generation. Before Generation 5, it had a base power of 10, and it would do more hit times depending on how many Pokemon you had in your party. In short, the best damage was to have 6 Pokemon in your party, which for some reason I couldn't expect anyone having less. So basically the base damage would effectively become 60. But the new mechanics now is basically beat up will be the same base power of your actual base attack stat, but it will be divided by 10 and added an additional 5 base attack points. So it's a very odd it's an odd formula, to be precise, but it's certainly superior to what it used to be. And Sneasel can use it pretty well, like it is Sneasel's signature move. So, she's gonna go into a Slugma now, which is a fire type, so I don't want Sneasel to get the burn because I'm pretty sure this thing's got flame body. So I'm gonna switch into Starmie and pretty much soak it, which is kind of like putting salt on a slug. So, water over a molten magma slug. Yes. Okay, Slugma dead. Starmie's not at level 60 yet, but then again, neither is, you know. Gastrodon is the next Pokemon. It is water and ground. I think it's safe to say I can try Surf on it. Yeah, because I know some. I think Gastrodon can have the ability Storm Drain. I'm not sure. Storm Drain is kind of like Lightning Rod, except for water attacks. So I'm gonna be careful with that. Okay, well the good news is it doesn't have Storm Drain, so we can pretty much finish it off with an Ice Beam. It's part ground, it will take damage either way. Okay, so that's last mine to be beaten. I've never seen a Pokemon like that. Right, well, this was the first for everything. Alright, so next trainer is another Parasol Lady. You're expecting to see quite a lot of these here. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to switch my recording device. Perhaps it's just too laggy. And I got a very powerful computer, so I don't know why it's not doing this, so I'm gonna have to use Bandicam again like I used to. Anyway, another triple battle, and it's pretty much Ludicolo, Jolteon, and Water Castform by the looks of it, against Sneasel, Magmortar, and Flygon. I think this will go pretty well. Let's see what we can do. Right, I think I'll go with an Ice Punch on Ludicolo, and I will go with a Thunderbolt on Castform. And I will go with a Earth Power on Jolteon, which is good, so let's see. He's gonna go with the Hydro Pump on Sneasel, but knowing I'm part Ice, I shouldn't... No, never mind. I got it backwards. Yeah, I used to think that water was not very effective against ice. It's actually the other way around. Okay, well, Jolteon went with a Thunder on me and successfully paralyzed Magmortar, which is like a chance of 10%. Because the game hates me. So I'll go with a Thunderbolt and kill her Castform for that. So that was just dirty. Okay, so whatever Pokemon are dead, so it's pretty much a stalemate right now. So I'm gonna switch into, let me see, I'll go into Magnezone. And it's funny, I would never have expected Ludicolo to be faster than Sneasel. It's probably because Ludicolo probably has, what's it called again? It's probably got Swift Swim, which doubles its speed and range, which would make a lot of sense, actually. But, who knows? I'll go with another Earth Power on Jolteon, because Jolteon is pretty much the fastest Pokemon. Okay, sorry. Ludicolo is the fastest Pokemon because of its Swift Swim, and he's going to kill Magmortar with that, which is perfect. And since it's raining, his water attacks are twice as damaging. So, that Jolteon's going to with a double kick, even though it's super effective, it did, like, shameful damage. Well, then again, Jolteon is a special attacker, physical attack stat, not so much. Right, so the last Pokemon is Ludicolo, which we can pretty much finish off with what we got, and Flygon grows to level 61, which is good. So, Magnezone will go to the Signal Beam and kill off this... I don't know what to say about this thing. It's incredibly difficult to tell what the heck Ludicolo is. I see him as some sort of a Mexican sombre dancer or something, I don't know. Let's see, considering his big range just looks like a friggin' sombrero, so I'll go with Starmie and finish him off. But 3 against 1 doesn't seem like it's in good favor for Ludicolo. But he's probably gonna go with the Hydro Pump again because he's fast. No, he's gonna go with the Mega Drain. Part Grass and Water. I friggin' hate Ludicolo, I just do. He's like a Quagsire of the 3rd generation. Okay, so I'll go with the Thunderbolt, which will neutralize damage, because he's both water and grass, but for some reason he was able to survive that. But he died from Magazone Single Beam, so that pretty much takes care of that. Magazone got a little bit of HP back because it's wearing a Shell Bell, and that's Parcel Lady Tyra beaten. Right, now I could really use some Max Revives, which I just got some actually. So let's see, Max Revives, I got 3 of them. Good enough for what I need, so Sneasel, Max Revived, and Magwater. I'll save my last Max Revive for something more important. So, let us continue north from here, as we are going into the Moor of Icirrus. Yes, I remember this place. It's a maze in the previous game. It looks like we're going to have trouble getting around here because it looks like the place is covered with strength boulders and water puddles, which are actually like tall grass. So, I think some max repels would come in handy here. Let's see if I have any. I should. Here we go, I've got 43 left. I'm sure that's enough. 43 max repels. I mean, how much can I come across? Oh, better not say it, I might jinx it. Alright, so there's an item here, and it's a full heal. Very nice. I'm pretty sure that ranger is a trainer, so yeah. Interception! Knowing oneself, knowing the other, and knowing the surroundings, that's a ranger. Sounds more like a Zen riddle if you ask me. Okay, Parker. Let's see, he's got an Escavalier. Right, Bug and Steel. Sneasel ain't gonna do anything to this thing. It's dangerous. He's got 2 type of advantages against me. I got to go into something a little bit stronger. I'll go into Big Shock Mag Mortar. You know, it's unfortunate because I really like Escavalier, I really do. If it weren't for his terrible speed, he would be beast. And he's already beast. I mean, if you look at his stats, his defense and attack stats are through the roof. But if his speed weren't so slow, he could have been, like, outclassing Scizor in the metagame. But unfortunately, his low speed really does not do him any favors. So, Sneasel grew to level 59, which is great because it's holding a lucky egg. And, sorry, EXP share. And he's going to go into a Skuntank next. Skuntank. This thing, I don't know about Skuntank. I kind of like it. Also, the fact that its cry sounds like a friggin' wet fart, but what do you expect? It's a skunk. And fire no, it didn't kill it, but the funny thing is, Skuntank is probably a very odd Pokemon that can learn Flamethrower. I mean, I don't know why, but a skunk breathing fire, I can't believe they thought it was something like that. Maybe it's because that methane is highly flammable or something, but I can't see where the fire could come from. Actually, I don't want to know, but you get the idea. Anyway, I kill him, but he has Aftermath, and it looks like Aftermath also affects special attacks as well now. In Generation 4, Aftermath was only affected by physical attacks, so that's a real pain. Anyway, she's going into her Carnivine, which I have not seen one of these in ages. Long time since I've seen one. So, Carnivine is dead, and to tell you the truth, I haven't actually seen the animation of a Carnivine, even in Black Carnivine, even in Black and White 1. So, I didn't know it. Did you know about this? Lumberry? Yeah, I know what Lumberries are. If you know what kind of wild Pokemon inhabit an area, you can bring along Pokemon who are strong against them, and we'll have no problem moving ahead. Which is pretty much what I've been doing for this entire LP. So, we have another item here, and it's a rare candy. A very nice one at that. So, where do we go from here? Do we have another trainer? If there are trainers, I just have to battle with them. And there's your answer. Right. Fisher of Man, Fisherman Eustace. Eustace. Last time I heard that name was off Clarissa Cowley Dog. Alright, Corphish. Kind of a fitting Pokemon for someone like that. Alright, we'll go with a Beat Up. Because I don't know why. I like Beat Up. If it weren't for the fact that in Generations 4 and under it was weak, very weak, it would have been a lot more fun to use. And look at that, I take Corphish out with 1 Beat Up. That just shows how much Beat Up has been increased in damage over the generation shift. Okay, the next Pokemon is Poliwag. Beat Up pretty much is a base power of 60 per base power of something. It used to be just a simple base power of 10 times 6, which would have been for each Pokemon in your party, but like I said, it's been buffed a bit, so you're going to have fun with it. But unfortunately, Sneasel is the only Pokemon I can think of or so I'm aware of, that can actually learn Beat Up, because I think it was like Sneasel's like signature move. So I don't know, but yeah, I really like Beat Up. If it weren't for the fact that Sneasel does not learn Night Slash level up, I would totally give it to him. But it's just annoying because Weavile can learn Night Slash leveling up, but Sneasel can't. Instead, Sneasel learns Slash instead of Night Slash, which is stupid, I suppose. So yeah, another Beat Up again, and take out a Stunfisk. Man, I hate these things. It's also good to know that since this is a multiple hitting move, and the only move I can think of that actually hits 6 times, it's good for taking out substitutes, which is really useful. Also, you can get multiple critical hits in a row. So yeah, it's also breaking Focus Sash and stuff like that. I like multiple hits, but I think Beat Up has really gotten its pride of power back. Although it's still outclassed by Night Slash, still, I still like Beat Up. Now, for any of you out there who have the game in America, I live in Europe, mind you, you are probably playing this game right now, and I'm pretty sure you're having a great time with it. If you want, why don't you post your teams on the comments as well, while we're answering the question I asked at the very start of the video. And since Black and White 2 will be here in only 3 days from now, I'm looking forward to it. I am effectively cutting myself off from YouTube for the weekend to play the game. And just for the sake of it, since I've unlocked the challenge mode on this, I'm definitely transferring challenge mode onto my 3DS to start playing the game here in challenge mode, because I always like a challenge. There's always a challenge I want to play when I'm playing Pokemon. So, I'm also going to get myself an egg and give myself a level 1 Sneasel when I get to about the 3rd gym, just for the variety stuff, because I like Sneasel. It's just annoying that you can't catch him until level 44 or so. Anyway, he grew to level 60, which is brilliant. And his next Pokemon is going to be a Whiscash. Whiscash. Yeah, another ground and water type. I don't like Whiscash. Just look at that face! Alright, well, I'm going to go with an Ice Punch now. And just in case you're wondering, you can give Sneasel Ice Punch by going to the move tutor in, what's it called again? New City was called. Yes, it's in Driftvale City. We'll give you Ice Punch for a couple of red shards, I think. So, yeah. Get Ice Punch for that, which is really good. I have Ice Shard as well for a first strike move, just in case, because, you know, faster speed is always better, considering Sneasel has beast stats, even for a non-evolved Pokemon. But when I eventually do evolve him into Weavile, he's going to become all the more powerful. Alright, so, this next Pokemon's a Politoed! Every Pokemon he's had, or in this video so far, are absolute derps. I absolutely hate Politoed. I don't know why, it's just the face! It's just derp, really. Alright, well he's got with a swagger on me, which really pisses me off, but it made me confused at the same time, so if I do happen to... Yeah, this is definitely going to kill him. With 2 punches. And that takes care of Polydope. And we beat Fisherman Arnold! I've done it! This haiku will be something I didn't read it fast enough. I'm a slow reader when I'm talking out loud. Okay, Repel's effect wore off. Use another, yes please. Thank you, Americans, for keeping that in. I swear, if they took that out, I would personally settle a matter of complaint, and yeah, that's pretty much all I would do. But then again, we'll have to say rest in peace to Dogaris, considering they also edited Roxy's music in Verbank Gym. Well, of course they had to, because, you know, it's Japanese. Dogaris is coughing in English, but they changed it to P-O-K-E-M on, which is unoriginal, to say the least. They changed it to Smogon, it'd be a lot funnier, but ugh. Who cares? The game will be out on Friday, that's good enough for me. Alright, so this next trainer here, or fisherman, is a Barboach user. I'm going to go with an Ice Shard, because I haven't used Ice Shard once in this video yet, so let's see how much damage it does. Yeah, good enough. And it goes in Earthquake. Okay, I'd like to ask, how the heck can that thing use Earthquake? It's a it looks like an eel! How can that use Earthquake? Oh, I don't know. I give up right now. And his next Pokemon is a Stunfisk, another one. Which I should probably take. I should have taken out the first time with an Ice Punch, considering it's ground and electric. I keep thinking it's water because it's a fish. But yeah, I'll just go with an Ice Punch and hopefully take it out in one shot. But he's got a lot of bulk. Anyway, also to remind the point, if any of you have been looking on the internet, you might have realized that PETA have released a new anti-campaign against Pokemon, and they just happened to do it on the release of Black and White 2, and let me just say, it is really, really bad. I don't know what PETA's idea is. I respect what they do, but for the love of Pete, do your research first before you attack something that doesn't happen to do anything with animal cruelty. These are non-existing creatures, so they have no point in it. Well, anyway, I'm not the one to go against the corporation, so yeah, I'm just giving you guys that advice. Okay, well, we have another Whiscash, and since I was too busy bragging about PETA, I completely forgot about my current condition and fainted. So that's entirely my fault. The Whiscash. How many dirt Pokemon have we seen in this video so far? Alright, so I'm gonna go with Superior again and go straight with a Leaf Blade, killing this fish, flounder, whatever, off. Don't know what it is. It's obviously a catfish, but still, stupid looking thing. Whew, okay, Fisherman Rider. I lost. It's the end. No, I don't think it's the end for another 2 months, I think. Well, I don't know. Alright, so Surf. I don't know what people are believing this Mayan thing about the end of the world in the 21st of December or something like that. I don't know, I didn't read the stuff. But it's not my business, I don't believe in it. It's all just bullshit. Alright, so I found TM36 Sludge Bomb! It's perfect! It's a poison special attack, which I think could be useful. Let's see, what can we launch Sludge Bomb? Let's see, Sludge Bomb can be taught to no one. Gee, thanks a lot. I would expect Mac Border to learn Sludge Bomb considering he has cannons and stuff, but oh well. Next trainer, my Pokemon are going to steam you out. Yes, I think it's already steamy enough out here. It's raining. Wait, what? Sorry, I don't know what the heck I said there. Okay, his first Pokemon's a Palpitoad. I swear, I could see that thing become the Dark Lord of the Sith just because of its name. Alright, so Palpitoad is water and ground, and yeah, that's the weird thing. Every Pokemon we've come across in this video so far are mostly water and ground types. Not just water itself, but water and ground. So odd. Alright, when it goes with a Hydro Pump, he obviously got Swift Swim, which is crap. If you're like me, you pretty much hate water ground types, although of course I would use them myself, but yeah, they're absolute pests. I gotta admit though, my favorite water ground type so far has got to be either Seismitoad or, let's face it, Swampert. I mean, I heard you like Mudkips, right? So, Swampert's a pretty good water ground type. He's got huge bulk, great attack stats, good coverage, great stealth rocker, and of course, protector, substituter, whatever. He's pretty cool. Alright, so, next Pokemon is Krogunk, which I don't think I can do anything to because of its ability. I think it's got Dry Skin, which recovers HP if you use a water attack on it, but does double damage if you use a fire attack on it, hence why it's called Dry Skin. So, Krogunk, what could we do to this thing? I suppose I was thinking of going with Psychic, considering Starmie was Psychic, but I completely forgot it had Psychic. So, yeah, that was pretty stupid of me. Unfortunately for me, he does have Dry Skin, and I went with a Surf. What is wrong with me today? And he goes with Flatter, which raises my special attack, but makes me confused. It's basically a special version of Swagger. But I come to my senses and use Thunderbolt, which, yeah, kills him. Alright, so Starmie looks like he's gonna go to level 60 now. No, not yet. His next Pokemon's Vaporeon. Oh good, an Evolution. The second one, actually. We've seen Jolteon at the beginning. Alright, so Vaporeon. Let's see what we can do with this thing. But I hurt myself. Ouch. I should probably go with Recover next, but thankfully it missed. I'm gonna go with Recover, definitely, because I need it. If I hurt myself again, I probably might. Ouch. No. But he goes to the Haze for some odd reason. That was a pretty good strategy. I'm still confused. Well, not anymore, I'm not. But he completely eliminated my special attack boost. That was a pretty good strategy. I suppose having Swagger in Haze. But then again, what's the point of having Swagger then if you could just use a normal confusion-inducing move? I mean, what's the whole point of Swagger really is to raise your attack or special attack or whatever attack you use, to make you do more damage to yourself when you actually hurt yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much why. At least I think it is. Alright, so Vaporeon, Thunderbolt on this thing, but it didn't kill him. He goes into Muddy Water, which I did not know we could learn Muddy Water, and Starmie is I'm not doing great today, am I? Okay. I guess Serperior's the way to go. Vaporeon. The evolution which I would prefer is Vaporeon. Or Leafeon, really. I don't really prefer Flareon or Jolteon, just because I have two other favorite, Fire and Electric. But if I had the option, I probably would use them. But not Flareon. Flareon's had the least love out of all the evolutions. Just very bad stats. If he got Flare Blitz, don't get me wrong, that gave him a fighting advantage, but other than that, it's not as good as it could be. Anyway, we finally make it to Icirrus City, which... Oh, sorry, there's war then. Which, means we can go to the Dragon Spiral Tower, which is north, and get Zekrom in the next video. At least I think we can, because I know that you can get Zekrom in Dragon Spiral Tower in Black 2, Reshiram in White 2, so yeah. Okay, so, Icirrus City. Been a while since we've been here. Right, so, doesn't look like it's changed much at all. But I'm definitely going to go in and heal me Pokies, because my Pokies need some love. So, Nurse Joy, do your thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do. And there we have it. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon full health. We hope to see you again. Right, now, I know Icirrus City has a TM, oh, they got rid of it. Oh, that's right, I forgot, it's in another town now. Okay, so we finally made it to Icirrus City at the end of the video, so that means in the next video we'll be going to Dragon Spiral Tower to hopefully catch Zekrom, and then in the video after, we will be getting Kyurem. Or hopefully, if I can fit both of them into the one video, I will. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, comment, rate, subscribe, I will be back with the next part. Hopefully before Friday, if not, it will have to be next week, because I want to spend my weekend playing this game in my own two hands. So, thanks for watching, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next time! Peace out!